Iverson will give it out for the Sixers as we begin the second quarter here in Dallas. Davis has it. Covered. All the way up to the rim. Miss. Reeves with the rebound. And Dallas is staying on top of the defensive rebounds so far, leading the Sixers by 3 in that category, but he walks out of bounds for some random reason. Snow will come in for Iverson. Smith will come in for Coleman. And that is all. No Mavericks substitutions. Over to McKee. And he walks out of bounds. I don't know why everybody's in a hurry to walk out of bounds, but sure. Reeves. Maybe they felt bad for Reeves just walking out of bounds on his own. Reeves. Over to Finley. And it's a defensive foul being pushed, so it'll be a side out. Finley will give it out. Over to Thomas. Back over to Reeves. Reeves will give it out to Finley. Fires. Blocked and missed. Snow has it for the Sixers. Gives it off to Davis, who was wide open under the basket. Couldn't get a shot. McKee has it. Gives it off to Snow. Back over to Ratliff. 5 to shoot. Snow. Fires a 3. Missed. Recovered by Bradley. Here come the Mavs. No scorer here in a minute and a half. Reeves. Running around with it. Fires. And knocks it down from the free throw. That was nicely done. All this coverage. He just went for it. This is a very long replay. That was probably the longest replay I've ever seen in this game. They had to document all running around he did. Well, here comes Philadelphia, now being up by 1. Davis. Over to McKay. Back over to Snow. Over to Smith. Who's gonna give it back to Snow. Back over to McKee. Davis fires. Missed. Here comes Reeves and the Mavs to try and take the lead. Green. Over to Thomas. Back out to Reeves. Over to Finley. Over to Green. 5 to shoot. Green. Oh, and it's a shot clock violation on the Mavericks. Walker will come in for Green. Anstey will come in for Bradley. Parker will come in for McKee. And for 76ers, Williams will come in for Ratliff. So 2 subs on each team. I think that's the max you can do, though, is 2 subs. I don't think you could substitute a whole lineup. Snow has it. Gives it off to Smith, who was wide open to go for it. Snow trying to run his way in. Smith to Williams. Over to Davis. Back out to Parker. Over to Snow. Excellent coverage. Fires a 3. Missed. That is the 14th defensive rebound by Dallas. Reeves. Over to Anstey. Still down by 1. Here we are, almost 4 minutes into the second. Thomas gives it off to Walker. And it's another shot clock violation, resulting in another turnover. And Philadelphia is not taking advantage of this. They actually haven't scored since the first quarter, and here we are almost 4 minutes into the second, and they have not scored. Snow gives it to Williams. Back over to Davis. Back to Williams. Excellent coverage. Almost stolen. He knocks it down. And that's Philadelphia's first points in about 3.5 minutes. Reeves. Over to Anstey. Over to Thomas. Back out to Reeves. Over to Finley. Back to Walker. Walker. Missed his shot. That would have been close anyway. I'm not seeing a lot of good coordination from the Mavericks right now. They took Nash off the bench, and they just really have not really had any kind of leadership right now. As Snow gives it off to Parker. Fires. Missed. Recovered by the Mavericks. But if it's one thing I am liking about this Dallas team, it is the Dallas defense. Oh, as right there as we get a steal off Philadelphia. They're holding their defense on their own. They're making Philadelphia take tough shots. And they're getting the rebounds. And that is why it is a 3-point game instead of the anticipated 10 or 12 more. Davis. Fires. Miss. Recovered by Anstey. Gives it off to Reeves. He's got wide open court in front of him. Over to Finley. Fires. Oh, not good. It was rocking around on the rim for a good few minutes. Snow gives it off to Parker, who fires up on the paint. Missed. Another rebound by Dallas. Over to Anstey, who walks this one all the way up to the hoop. Davis gives it off to Snow. Gives it off to Smith. Back to Snow. Over to Parker. Fires. Missed. And there's another rebound by Dallas. Thomas. Over to Finley. Over to Reeves. This quarter started 20... Ooh, defensive foul. It'll be Dallas ball. As Nash will come back in for Reeves. Davis will come in for Finley. Sixers. Thomas will come in for Davis. And Coleman will come in for Smith. But at the start of the second quarter, as we are halfway through the second, it was a 26-23 game. Philadelphia has only scored 2 points, and Dallas has only scored 4 in 6 minutes. So that itself, that means that these two teams are real defensive. Anstey gives it back to Nash, back to Walker. Nash with it. Over to Anstey. 3 in the key, and Philadelphia ball. Well, as many defensive rebounds as Dallas has, that's as many turnovers it seems they have right now. Rather, got twisted up on my words. Snow gives it off to Thomas, back to Williams. Double coverage. Nash is running all over the place. Thomas, back to Williams, and it's out of bounds. Dallas ball. We could be seeing a potential single-digit scoring from both teams this quarter. Anstey with it, back to Thomas. Nash to Walker. Davis. Nash fires a 3. Knocks it down! Steve Nash. I guess it was a 2. I'm back to my thinking it was a 3. I thought Nash would be on the line. Thomas. And it's out of bounds. And during this timeout, we're also going to end the video.